Hey everybody, how you doing? Happy Saturday evening to you all. I am so glad that you've decided to join me for this very auspicious event in the sense that I've never done this before and I've never shared really my work before. And so this is all kind of leading into something much bigger that I'll share with you a little bit later, maybe a little bit now as well. But welcome, Awaken Trillium, first one in the door. Good evening, Judy, Southern Belle. Hello, Mikey, Catherine. Mikey's got the popcorn going strong here. Amy, I know many of you were here and then came back in. So I appreciate you coming up. Pretty sunset. Actually, that's a sunrise, my friends. That is sunrise off my balcony and a little shot of the deer. And awesome. Hi, Shay. Awesome. I'm excited too, D. Thanks for being here. So, my friends, I'm going to get right into it because you came here for a movie, and I just want to set it up just a bit before we get started. Let a few more people get in the room here in the Sned Shed. It is movie night at this in the Sned Shed, folks. Um, and uh, and I am really looking forward to you all seeing this. And so I'll tell you how this is going to well. Let me do a bigger picture first of before I introduce you to the movie. Um, I Wow, where do I begin? This is a kind of I got into the movie industry right after I had a business back east, and I was going from Rhode Island to New York City quite a bit, driving back and forth for my business. And I even lived in New York City off and on for 6 years in the 90s. And I got into being an actor, mostly obviously kind of basketball stuff, but there were some other things as well that I did. But I did a commercial with Larry Bird. I did the WWF situation. I actually did a pharmaceutical commercial. You'd be blown away. Um, and I'm trying to remember which company. I forgot all about this actually, but it was a company that saved, may have even been Pfizer. But they had a drug that saved Johnny Moore, who was a basketball player for the um, I think he was the Spurs. And it saved his life. And they said you wouldn't have to be able to have children, but he was able to have a little girl. And so it was basically a bunch of guys playing basketball at 102nd in New Amsterdam, up in Upper West Side, New York. And Johnny Moore was playing with us, and his daughter was there. Beautiful, beautiful young daughter. So it was a really cool commercial. So did a Miller Lite responsible drinking commercial with Larry Bird. And so I kind of got into it, and I was cast as this basketball player, and I'll do that movie night one night as well, in a movie called Celtic Pride. And they were throwing $30 million at this movie, and the script I thought was very average at best. And so I was like, I need to get into this business. I'm really, I caught the bug, as they say. So I did a 6-week film workshop in New York City, where I shot film every single day. Rumble should be on by now. Rumble should be on, folks. Um, I had to set it up late, so sorry about that. So try Rumble if you want to watch it on Rumble. And so I did this workshop. It came out to LA. I'll tell you that story maybe a little bit later, but I found this script on our trash pile in our office, that I shared with a couple of producers that I was working with, and basically had I wanted to come back to New York City to film my first feature. I had shot a short film. I'll share that with you one night. Came back to New York. I wanted to come back to New York City and shoot a feature, and I found this script that was written by a gentleman by the name of Gary Goldstein, who is a gay writer, gay and a writer. And but it needed a lot, and so I optioned it and did a page one rewrite with one of my best friends to this day, Paul Sampson, who has since done many movies and many scripts, and I gave him his first writing credit. And so at any rate, and I went to Cannes and I met this executive producer and I pitched him the story, and literally returned a year later to premiere or debut this movie at Cannes. It wasn't in the film festival itself because it wasn't ready in time to submit it. So we were in what they call the market, and so it was played for buyers and so forth. And so and then it after I released it, it came out. Santa Barbara Film Festival picked it up, and we and then HBO picked it up, and it premiered on HBO. So, my friends, let me get into this. We have about 260 over on Rumble. We have just 312 on the other platforms. You can watch it on YouTube. You can on Hawk J Marsden. I'm sorry, Hawk J Marsden is Facebook. Hawk's Mustard Seeds 25, no space, is YouTube. And so I'm going to be watching with you, and I'd ask you to, no chat during the movie. Kind of get lost in your own thing. Do your own thing. I don't want to tell you what to do, but I do want you to be able to get lost in this movie. One of my criteria when I gave after I met this executive producer in Cannes, he read the script and he said, "I want to buy it," but my partner, who gave me my first job in LA, said, "It's not for sale. Dave's going to direct it." And he said, "Well, how do we know he can direct?" And he said, "Well, he did a short film, and he can show you that." And so when I handed my short film VHS over to this executive producer and his daughter, who was one of the producers on this film, I just said, I asked two things, and I didn't hand it to him yet. And they said, "What's that?" And I said, "Turn off your phone and turn off the lights." And they were like, "Okay." And because I wanted them to get lost in the experience of this movie. And that was my short film, not this one you're about to see, but I want everybody to kind of get lost in this experience. So what I did, I wanted to do comedy because I, had heard that doing a comedy is the hardest thing to do. And so I did this kind of formulaic romantic comedy, and just enjoy. And I guarantee you, if you give it some time, it got a lot of setup at the beginning, but give it some time, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. And then afterwards, I will be here to share something with you, and to also to for any questions you guys have. We can do a fun Q&A. Okay, so without further ado, my friends, I present to you my romantic comedy called "If You Only Knew," and it premiered on HBO in 2000 and was one of the most played movies in HBO history. So let me pull it up here. Make sure that you can give me a 5.5 if you would. Um, hold on. Okay, that might be a problem. Okay, hold on. Yes, I have to do it. I have to do it over here. Okay. All righty. Okay, my apologies, but I needed to bring. Oh, I could probably just do this too. Okay. All right, let me see. Here we go. What's happening now? Okay. By the way, you wouldn't believe what I went through today to try to get it uploaded, which I could not get it uploaded to save my life. Um, hold on. Here we go. And I'm going to duck out of the way, my friends. Please enjoy.
Hey, Concord. Come here, Concord. You got a cat in your apartment?
A cat?
Yeah, cat. I heard some moaning the other night.
Gino, I know this is a no pets building.
Well, what's that smell coming from under your door, pal?
Aromatherapy.
Roma what?
You know, candles, romance, moaning.
What are you talking about?
Spiritual.
You got change for 100?
Nobody likes wiser.
Hey. Good
Hey,
luck.
hey, Rockefeller. Hey, what are you giving your money away for? You're a month and a half behind on the rent.
Saturday.
Saturday? Yeah, well, I'll be ringing your bell bright and early.
Saturday.
Yeah, make sure you have the money.
Hey, you want me to get you a couple candles?
Yeah, give me a couple of candles. Yeah.
It's very relaxing.
Yeah, well, relax this.
No, I don't need any money. Hey, I got a big date tonight. I gotta go. Yeah. Will you make sure you give Mom a big kiss for me, okay? All right. Bye.
Look at this.
No? It's not. Lolita, I remember when the electric company used to be a funny kid show.
Lolita. Lolita. Oh.
Got insurance?
No.
Me neither. Spare $1?
Aromatherapy? That's what you call it? You couldn't just do psychotherapy like the rest of my tenants? Look at this. You're a schmuck, kid. Never, ever. Lolita. Hey, baby. You think we're nuts or something? Oh, God, okay, huh?
Jack! Parker, gee, I don't know if now's the best time.
Jack, my apartment building nearly burned down.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm kind of in a sort of a situation here. You know what I'm saying?
Jack?
All right, come on.
Jack.
But look, if it comes up, my fiance died in a terrible train crash 6 months ago. Okay?
Was that the 10th fatality this year?
Thank you for calling Psychic Pals Hotline. I see you are taking a long voyage. Yeah, I see you going to a very exotic place.
I'm a psychic, and that's
Audrey, I'm just going to shuffle the tarot card deck here. Let's see what the cards tell us, shall we? Right now, you're having a difficult time in life.
I see that all of your sexual
And-
fantasies.
Audrey, it seems to be some kind of problem. I'm going to have to put you on hold. I'll be right back.
Do you remember the 3 S's?
Slow. Sustain.
Static.
Static. Oh, hey. You forgot swindle.
Well, you know, the longer you keep them on the phone, the longer you keep your job. Does that make sense?
Well, I see that this person will
The trouble
fulfill
seems
your
to be
every
going
dream and desire.
away.
You're in New York City, man. It's an amazing dessert tray of beautiful women. A little creme brulee.
It's easy for you to say. You work at a talent agency surrounded by beautiful actresses every day.
I tell you to work at 1-900 Cuckoo, huh?
You know there's only a job I can get magazine folded.
Parker, you always do that. You were fired. The magazine folded later, much later. Thanks.
That congressman would give me a decent book before he went to jail, and I'm gonna have to make one up.
Maybe you ought to write fiction. You're good at that. Hey, just keep breathing, all right? The woman of your dreams will be right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Just wanted to pause because what happened was they stopped it on YouTube. They stopped the stream. So I'm just pausing it. I'll just rewind it just a little bit. I want everybody to be able to come over to Rumble or X and get dialed in. So yeah, so please please do that. Get the word out. I think it may re-kick on to YouTube because I've stopped the movie. So if you guys will look in the chat, you can click on Rumble and you'll be able to find us there. Okay. And folks, and if it happens on Facebook, please have the same link as well. Yeah, so people were telling me the volume is very low, folks, but I pulled up my Rumble on my phone and I had no problem whatsoever. What platform are you hearing the volume low on? Okay. I just looked it up on my TV and you can watch it on the internet. Yeah, there's some options to watch it on the internet. You can watch it on Hoopla, which is, that digital library, that digital library platform that you can watch it. And you can also watch it on Amazon as well. So, so X and YouTube are low volume. Volume is fine on Rumble. Okay. Volume is fine. Best way to listen is headphones connected to your laptop, is what Sir Oliver's saying. Thank you. And volume is very good on Rumble. I wonder if the other platforms, YouTube and X, are maybe lowering the volume on purpose. So everyone's fine on Rumble. Maybe this is one of those times where everybody just goes to Rumble, folks. I mean, YouTube sucks ass anyway, folks. And so does Facebook because they're censoring the shit out of everything. So if you want freedom, get over to Rumble, get over to X. All this other stuff is, I mean, it's just sad. Okay. And you're also, we're supporting Facebook and YouTube, who have canceled me and many others many times, and Hawk. So it's time to let go of those platforms, in my opinion. I'm giving you my opinion. I know it sucks. I know it sucks that you're learning a new platform. That's never any fun. But at any rate, I'm just going to back it up to the beginning of the Psychic Pals hotline, and we'll go from there now that people are kind of caught up with us. And just know that my volume is up all the way. And as a matter of fact, my mic volume I'm turning up. I don't know what that does for playing another platform, and the other platform is all the way up. So I'll that's what we're dealing with. All right, my friends. So I hope everybody made it over to Rumble. Hawk has dropped the link. I've dropped the link. Let's get back into the movie. Sorry for the interruption. And we will go from here. Here we go.
Thank you for calling Psychic Pals Hotline. I see you taking a long voyage. Yeah, I see you going to a very exotic place.
I'm a psychic, and that's
Audrey, I'm just going to shuffle the tarot card deck here. Let's see what the cards tell us, shall we? Right now, you're having a difficult time in life.
I see that all of your sexual
And Audrey, it seems to be some kind of problem. I'm going to have to put you on hold. I'll be right back.
Do you remember the 3 S's?
Slow. Sustain.
Static.
Static. Oh, hey. You forgot swindle.
Well, the longer you keep them on the phone, the longer you keep your job. Does that make sense?
I see that this person will
The trouble seems to be going away.
You're in New York City, man. There's an amazing dessert tray of beautiful women. A little creme brulee.
You know, it's easy for you to say. You work at a talent agency surrounded by beautiful actresses every
I
day.
tell you to work at 1-900 Cuckoo, huh?
You know there's only a job I can get magazine folded.
Parker, you always do that. You were fired. The magazine folded later, much later. Thanks.
That congressman would give me a decent quote before he went to jail, and I'm gonna have to make one up.
Maybe you ought to write fiction. You're good at that. Hey, just keep breathing, all right? The woman of your dreams will be right around the corner.
That's the powder.
Thank you for calling the psychic.
But it's also boys' room. But
Oh, boys use powder.
Boys.
some of these boys, which